Sorry, my camera died. Anyway, this is continuing of the video on the pistons. I got all the categories figured out. You got high performance, street strip, street moderate, turbo and nitrous, late model stock, circle, drag and track race, blown race motor, which is supercharged, and nitrous race only. And then you got, well, that one's blown only. Now these two bottom columns are strictly just full out racing. I'll probably gap mine specifically to circle and track drag race, or street moderate, turbo and nitrous. Not sure yet. But basically what you do is you take your bore and you multiply it by each one of these numbers, and it'll give you the ring end gap of each piston ring, your top and your bottom. So let's say if I go with circle and track race, I then multiply my bore by 55 thousandths of an inch, and then the second one by 60 thousandths of an inch, and then it comes out to 20, I think I'm reading that right, 20 hundredths of an inch for the top, and then 22 hundredths of an inch on the second one. So that's basically how it works. You take your bore. All right, now if you are going with 95 and a half millimeter bore, this is going to read different. It's going to read 3.76 inches. So you will have to rework this graph. So if you want to determine your end gap, okay, you go 3.76 inches times, let's say 45 thousandths of an inch. You'll get your answer on what your top compression ring end gap needs to be. So that's basically a rundown how this works. That's one thing I like about Wiseco. They come with this piece of paper and it breaks it down on what you need to do as far as installation of the pistons and ring gap. It even tells you ring gap table instructions. So and basically these are 8.5 to 1 compression ratio pistons, because I'm spraying not only nitrous but turbo as well. I'm probably gonna go with one of these lower columns, kind of space out that ring gap a little bit, because I'm not doing just turbo or just nitrous. I'm doing turbo and nitrous, plus I went on ahead, I made a decision to go ahead and go with a full set of cams in the motor as well, since I already blew my budget out of the water. It's only $1,000 extra, so go ahead and add the extra horsepower. So, but that's all I got for y'all today. If you got any questions, comments, leave them down below. If you want more videos or notifications of more videos to come, I'll be making a lot more videos, just getting in depth and a lot more technical stuff on, the proper way of building a turbo / nitrous engine. So this is what I'm doing. This is not a how-to video. I'm just putting that out there. This is showing you how I'm doing it, but just for this one situation, do not, under no circumstances, think this is a regular piece of paper and just chunk it and throw these in like you would stock pistons, because I promise you, motor's not gonna last long. And if you notice, as a dumbass proof way of doing things, they put this same piece of paper in each box of piston rings. So it's kind of like one of those deals, you know, hey idiots, don't just take this piece of paper and think it's some lousy instructions and just throw them away, because it's a very, very important piece of paper that you really need to keep. And very important. But this is basically how it's broke down. Again, this is based off 96mm bore, not 95.5. So any questions, comments, subscribe to my channel. There's a lot more videos to come. I'll be making a few more videos because the date for me to leave out for my new job has been pushed back. So till next time, peace out, God bless.